Hi there, welcome back to Andrews at the Golf Academy. Many thanks for tuning in as always and spending your valuable time watching my videos. What are we doing today? Direct comparison between two clubs which are very much in the limelight at the moment. A couple of heavyweights here really. In the red corner, all the way from America, is the Ping G25 7-iron we've got here. In the other corner, all the way from Japan, we have the Mizuno JPX EZ. So, been doing quite a lot of fits this week, and people have been coming in, trying the EZ, loving it, really good reception to it, selling plenty of them, but people want something to compare it to, and a lot of people I've been putting the G25 in their hands to get some numbers, get some comparison, just to give them something to put it up against, and it's been quite interesting. I would say it's been a fairly even split. As to which ones people have been going for. The two clubs visually quite different when you look at them from this angle. You can see the Ping down on the right hand side here, quite a thinner bottom sole than the Mizuno here, which does have quite a thick bottom to it. When you put those down on the ground behind the ball, no doubt about it that the Mizuno's got a slightly thicker top edge than the Ping. That's fine, that's not a criticism, it's just an observation. You're either going to like that or not like it. A little bit more offset on the Ping, I would say, because that's what Ping tend to do, is put a little bit more offset on this type of club. In terms of lofts, we're talking some pretty similar lofts here. Haven't actually, to be honest, got the lofts to hand, but I think they're pretty much identical in lofts, but I will double check that. So what I've done is I've done some comparisons for you. Now, as you like to, anyone who's watched my videos, I like to do this sort of live, and I tend to use the first take. Well, the difficulty when you're trying to do like-for-like comparisons is you've got to get two swings which are pretty much the same club speed, same sort of launch conditions. Otherwise, it's impossible. Now, for me to get two swings with this and two swings with this on camera, you couldn't be here till Christmas. It would take me a long time with my dodgy golf swing. So I've pre-recorded some earlier, and I've put the results up on GC2, and we're just going to zoom in a minute and have a look at the numbers behind me and see. So let's do that. Excuse me a sec, where I'm just going to zoom this in a little bit so that we can really just have a closer look at these numbers. Hopefully you'll be able to see these. So, let me go in and have a little chat to you. Up here on the top, I hit the JPX EZ first of all. Club head speed 81.6. Ping G25, the blue one, I've got 80.6. So we're 1 mile an hour out here on club head speed, so we're not going to argue about that too much. Launch angle, I got a slightly higher launch with the Ping than I did with the Mizuno, which was interesting. Going on to the revs, again, revs very, very similar, if not identical. 6,100 with the JPX EZ. I was hitting Pro V1s here, by the way, so decent golf ball. And I got 61.65 on the Ping, so absolutely nothing in that. Peak height a little bit higher with the Ping because the launch angle is a little bit higher. Moving on to the all-important numbers here. I'm not worried about total distances. When I'm club testing here, it's what the ball's doing through the air, because who knows what the ground conditions are like. They could be hard, they could be soft. So I'm looking at through the air. I've got 153 yards carry with the JPX 7-iron, and I've got 151 yards carry with the G25. Now, one of my Sunday best swings, they weren't bad. They were sort of 8 out of 10 swings. I'm sure I could have squeezed a bit more club head speed on there if I'd tried. But I just wanted to do an average sort of, test on this, and that's what I got back. Anyone who's interested, total distance 165 with the JPX EZ and 162 with the G25. So, overall there, after that extensive test, the numbers are very, very similar. So it would boil down really to personal preference, the look of the club, the feel of the club, price-wise. Certainly in the UK here, there's not a lot of difference in the retail prices between these two sets of bats, so it's not really a price issue, one being much cheaper than the other. As always, go to a fitting centre where you can hit both of these, get some advice from the fitter, try some different shafts. A little bit limited as to what you can get fitted in the Ping without paying an upcharge, whereas Mizuno will offer you much more shaft options, which is a good thing. but go and get a fit. You know, anyone who's watched my videos, I do bang on about this, but if you're going to go down to your local golf shop and buy a set off the shelf, well, you're taking a massive punt in my opinion. Go and get some advice. If you do come out at standard, that's fine, at least you do know it, but go and get a fitting. So there we are, Ping G25 up against the JPX EZ from Mizuno. Conclusion to this experiment is both great golf clubs, numbers very, very similar. Go and hit them, go and have a play with them. Whichever one you're going to get, I'm sure you'll have some fun with. Thanks for watching.